Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with Turner Classic Movies' Ben Mankiewicz. Hi, Ben. How are you?
James, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. And right now we're going to talk about the General Petraeus. General Petraeus, it's funny how everybody now is talking about him, about how he's this great soldier, about he's this brilliant intellect, he's this great mind. But, he was the architect of the surge in Iraq that actually was successful because we paid off a bunch of people. And I really didn't have anything to do with his strategy. And then in Afghanistan, he also was the architect of that surge, which is a big failure, right? So he's overseen, I think, pretty much two failures. He's not a great general, is my point, but we want to make him out to be a great general. And you're like, well, so why did he have an affair with his biographer? Where maybe he needed to end his career with at least one successful invasion. That would be my idea.
That may have been it. That may well have been it.
So now here is Dianne Feinstein. And this is from right after she went on Fox News with Chris Wallace, the bad Wallace. And here's how she started out. They asked her about how do you feel about this General Petraeus, and she says this.
And for me, it's a heartbreak.
Okay, I let it go when I first. I'm like, that strikes me as a little weird. But then she went on Meet the Press with David Gregory, and she said this.
For me personally, this is a heartbreak.
Okay, I didn't know that she was also married to David Petraeus. Why does she keep saying that this is a heart? Is it because you're what?
Well, the real victim here in this is clearly Dianne Feinstein.
Clearly,
Yeah.
the real victim is Senator Feinstein
No
here.
question.
She's heartbroken.
Oh my God, devastating to her. How could David Petraeus do this to her?
How could he betray me, a senator? I don't know what he's. Yeah, sure, you can cheat on your wife, but this hurts. It's literally like she says it like she expects the host to give her sympathy. For me, this is a real heartbreak, if you know what I'm talking about, because I've been hoping that it's weird that these generals cheat with women half their age when there's perfectly good 75-year-old senators sitting around waiting to spread their legs for them, right?
Ready for him, yeah. And if you think we're overstating it, wait till she starts talking about it.
Oh. Yes, if you think, okay, let's keep playing it. Good, Ben, let's go.
For me personally, this is a heartbreak. I respect David Petraeus. I respect his 37 years of service to our country. I respect his command ability. I expect this great intellect that he has, where he can speak literally on dozens of subjects, training manuals, counterinsurgency, various military tactics, and he is one of our brightest and our best. There is no counter to that. Here's a problem that we have. Our tours are long. They are multiple. Whether you're a private or a four-star, coming back into civilian society is difficult. Here's a man, and you see Time magazine, you see the medals he has, you see the stars. One day he takes all of that off. He's in a plain blue suit like this. He looks no different from you or you or you. He looks a bit different from us. Having said that, there's no entourage, there's no driver. He gives an order at the CIA. There's discussion, there's flack, people don't like this, and then he goes home to wash dishes.
Okay, I guess what she's saying is now David Petraeus takes off all those medals, and now he's just a regular schmuck, like one of those other guys sitting there. Now he looks like anybody else wearing a blue suit who happens to be a United States Senator. Anybody else, he looks just like them.
I'm pretty sure she came during that. I'm not 100% positive because I don't really know when women do, but I think that might have been what happened there. My God, she loves him.
Oh,
no wonder it's so heartbreaking.
Yeah, now he's just now he takes off the medals, he puts on a suit. He's just a regular old CIA director.
Right. She's like a regular old CIA director. She's like all of a sudden who goes home and does dishes. Yeah, I doubt it. And and she's like there's no driver. I'm pretty sure the CIA director gets a driver.
Pretty sure he has a driver. Yeah, it's
There's probably still a little bit of an entourage. And I also think she's like, when he says something, there's like discussion. I'm pretty sure the CIA director says doesn't do something. They just go do it.
They do it.
They do it, yeah.
Yeah, he's just the head. Oh, how could you ever feel fulfilled just being the James Bond's boss. That doesn't do it for me anymore. Literally, the guy's the head of the CIA, and she's feeling, oh, let me get out my crying towel for, oh. It's like she talks about him like he's the Pizza Hut night manager.
Totally, yeah.
He's the fucking CIA chief.
Yeah, like the guy did 38 years at San Quentin. He's having a tough time adjusting to civilian life.
And you know these guys, they do these tours, they're big shots, they have an entourage, and now he comes back, he's just a lowly CIA chief, he has to wash dishes. Can't we make some side pussy available to these guys? Isn't that what she's saying?
Is that too much to ask?
Have you no dignity?
Yeah. Never forget.
I don't want to go back to this one part where she's doing the thing. Here we go.
And you see Time magazine, you see the medals he has, you see the stars. One day he takes all of that off. He's in a plain blue suit like this. He looks no different from you or you or you.
You know, the head of the intelligence committee in the Congress. He doesn't look any different than some of the most powerful people in the world. He doesn't look any different than anybody else in a $5,000 suit walking around Washington, D.C.
What is her point? What is her
That
point?
is-
And by the way, I don't know, but you know, military housing, like I'm pretty sure he did dishes at some point. Like he still went home.
I like that she can't get, he gave orders, he had medals. Some men who leave the military never get over not being able to force another man to do push-ups. Let's face it. And how could a married man give up a brilliant career for cheap sex with a younger woman? I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the part where he gets to have cheap sex with younger women.
That might have had something to do with it. It might play a role. But by the way, Dianne clearly gets that.
Yes.
Yeah,
she does.
totally. She has no
gets
problem- yeah.
That's why she doesn't want to ever quit being a senator, because she likes the fun of it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, totally. She
Yes.
she gets that. She's
Yeah.
into the pages.
One day, the distinguished general takes off that uniform, and he's just another middle-aged guy in jockey shorts cheating on his wife at the Ramada Inn. Just a regular guy. Hey, while we're psychoanalyzing the general, maybe we could figure out why he thought the Afghan surge would work. I hope that creeped you out as much as it did me. And I played it over about 20 times. Still gets worse each time. I never get you. This guy is a soldier.
We're both creeped out by it for different reasons. You're creeped out by that part, which is totally justified.
Mm-hmm.
Her just, after the heartbreak, and then she just describes him. I mean, clearly she's got David Petraeus posters in her bedroom.
Yes.
It's like a little girl with Sean Cassidy.
She's got David Petraeus' face printed over her bike seat.
Totally,
You know
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Dianne and David.